guys. Let me take this guy off. This review goes out to my good buddy Cody. He also did a review for this movie. It was an indefensive review, and this is my indefensive review. Hellraiser 6. I will let you all fully know. Pinhead used to be my least favorite horror icon because I have not seen a single movie from him. And the bits of him that I have seen, I didn't really like him in. But this movie, fuck, this movie is fucking awesome. Let's start off with the characters. Detective Thorne, second favorite detective in all of horror movies. He is amazing. One of the best detectives of all time. You know, he's got like a bad side to him, and you know, but he's got this like good side, and you really come around to him in the third act, you know. And I really like that, where you have a character that's a dick, but you still like him, kind of like Negan from The Walking Dead. Which is one of the main reasons why he's my favorite character in that TV show. Let's go outside. Remember them? Don't that look beautiful? Let me make sure I have my lighting on my phone right so I can make sure you guys see. But yeah, guys, Detective Thorne is fucking awesome. I love his character so fucking much. I love this movie. I love his partner, even though I forgot his name. I love how whenever the crimes start happening, this is going to be a spoiler-free review until the very end, until after my ranking, because I don't want this movie to be spoiled for you. Thank God it wasn't spoiled for me, because, you know, that would be very bad. But yeah, since I love this movie so much, it's so good. I love all the characters. I even love the prostitute that you see in like 4 scenes. You see her dead body in 2, and she acts like in 4 of them. She acts like in 2 scenes. And she's pretty good too. She's amazing. I love how they don't even talk about Pinhead, they just talk about this engineer type character, and it's very mysterious and cool. I like how they like turned it into like the therapist that you see throughout the entire movie. Oh, that's a spoiler. Well, it's a fucking 19-year-old movie, so what the fuck ever. But yes, the therapist becomes Pinhead, and you learn that he was the engineer after all, which I didn't see coming. I thought the therapist was a great guy, which is pretty cool, because if you can surprise me, you know, that's not very good, because I thought the ending of Sixth Sense was one of the most laziest endings to a horror film. The ending of Psycho actually surprised me, but other than that, I don't really have any horror movies that surprised me. But yeah, the movie is amazing. I love all the characters, the actors. The cinematography and directing is actually amazing. I think this was the first Hellraiser film to go direct to DVD. Question mark, do not quote me on that. Because I know this film series did go direct to DVD somewhere in the line. I think it's after 3, but I don't really know. But Hellraiser 5 is just awesome. You know, you have an amazing acting, amazing directing, and an amazing score, even though it's probably like one of the most forgettable in this franchise. It's actually kind of good, since I don't remember scores that well and I don't remember hearing it, but it's still a pretty good score. I looked it up after, and it's pretty good. I love the kills. You know, I love the one where like the guy gets whipped and all you see is just him being whipped on the VHS tape. And then you actually get to see just his remains. His entire back is opened up. I love that one. I love the prostitute one where she gets her neck sliced. I love the one where a detective shoots 2 people. I'm not going to say who he shoots because That's gonna be a spoiler, and I still want this to be a spoiler-free review for some stupid reason, because I don't want you guys to be spoiled. Even though I spoiled like the biggest plot twist, I still would like you guys to not be that spoilery. What else can I say that's amazing about this film? Just everything. Now, the end effects of section. People say Pinhead isn't in this movie too long. Now, for what they were doing with Pinhead's character and the character of the engineer, I think they did him perfectly. He's still this mysterious being that he was in, I believe, the first film. And he still has that presence whenever he finally does get there, and he finally reveals why this is happening to him. And he has that amazing voice. You know, you have that amazing reveal and everything. And they keep talking about the engineer. They don't really talk about Pinhead himself, which actually is a really good cover-up. Rocky! There's nothing wrong with you. You're not going to escape, pretty boy. Don't know why that little bugger wants to escape. Little bugger pees on the floor. All he does is want to escape. Asshole. But yeah. Remember the morn, the legend was... Yeah. People say Pinhead isn't in this movie too long, which I totally disagree. I think he's in there perfectly for the amount of time that he was in there with. If you guys remember my Devil's Rejects review, I say in that review, Dr. Satan isn't in the Devil's Rejects at all, and that's an actual criticism because in the original film he was such a presence, and you hear him all throughout that film, and in the final scene you get to see him. Well, it's kind of like the same thing in Hellraiser 5. You know, you hear a whole lot about who the engineer is, you know, how scary he is, and then when you finally reveal that it's Pinhead, it's fucking awesome. So, I'm going to give this movie a 5 out of 5. One of the best in the franchise, and definitely one of those that you need to pick up. So, here's the spoiler section, so if you guys want to leave, leave now. If you haven't seen this movie, please leave, because I want you to be surprised. But, it turns out, you already know the engineer turns into Pinhead, but it turns out that the entire reason for this is because our main detective, Dr. Thorne, has lost his innocence, and all the pleasures that he endures on a daily basis, he goes to hell for them. And it's a pretty cool scene. I also love the ending where it seems like everything is normal. He comes back and then it's like the exact same thing happens again, and then he grabs his weapon, loads it, and pushes it up to his mouth, and pulls the motherfucking trigger. Bam! And then he wakes up again, and we do not know what happens after that. He wakes up again. If I were to edit this film, I would have stopped and put the credits right after he pulled the trigger, because I think that makes the ending a lot more scarier. But that's just one nitpick that I have for this film. It's still a 5 out of 5, but I think that's the one criticism that I'll give it. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day. And have a great, good old day. And also, shout out to Cody. I should have his video linked down below. Have his review linked down below. Talk to you guys later. Girly boy.